Forging an axe in 10 minutes. Well, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it ain't no joke. I'm gonna forge an axe, but not a real axe. It's gonna be a pendant, a miniature axe head. These are really fun to make. I'm starting from 10 by 10 millimeters. And I'm gonna forge it into a beard axe shape. What I find is so fun with these in the forging process is that I got relatively little material to play around with here, and if I just get it right from the start, the right amount outside the anvil, then everything will end up well. I think that this will end up really well, but it takes just a few millimeters that it gets wrong, and then everything gets much more difficult. So if I don't get it right in the first heat, I usually start over. It's easier. But now we were lucky. I'm gonna do some final shaping, or not final, but more shaping. And another thing I like about these is I'm using the anvil really to make the shape. I got the edge here making the beard, and then the top I'm using the horn. So yeah, I feel these are very fun to make. And I'm gonna punch the eye. This will be hanging on a cord, so I will need a hole to put the necklace cord through. Like this. I think I will take the rest with the file. So I will punch the eye and got a not a really round, I don't know what it's called in English, oval in Swedish. The easiest would be, of course, to just drill a hole, but I've always punched the hole, and I want to continue with that. Feels much more authentic, and I'm happy that I do, because sometimes, every now and then, I get some pictures from customers and they customize them further. So one time I got a customer who put a handle on a axe pendant like this, and I really liked the idea myself, so I started to make them. So I'm putting a handle on these. It needs to be a punched hole, because otherwise the handle will be too weak. So we'll see, getting it in center. I'm a little bit off to one side, and what I'm gonna do here is I will turn it around and compensate. I'm punching a little bit more on the opposite side. Therefore I can compensate a little. So I'm a little bit too much to that side, so therefore I'm gonna go a little bit more like that. I have my special plate here with my hole that fits in this punch, like this. And I don't know how well you can see this, but it's not, the axe is not fully straight, but the hole ended up good, since we did the adjustments there in the middle of the punch. So even though you get the hole wrong in the beginning, a little bit off center, you can there are ways to fix it, and this is one way to do it. Another way that can be done is, especially when forging real axes, then you can heat just one side, one cheek, or one side of the eye, and that will spread more, and that way you can adjust it a little. But what I want to do now is I'm going to cut it off from the bar. And I'm going to put it on my drift and then straighten it, everything out. And of course, as real axes, it shall be punched from the bottom. Now I can do like this, and now I see where I'm gonna just straighten everything up. That looks good, I would say. We will take I will cool it down, and then we'll take a closer look. But I think we are there. I will do some filings, but yeah, looks good. So a little bit there. I'm gonna put it on my drift again, and then where was it? It's the beard who is a little bit. Gonna do one tap right there. Yeah, better. So I'm gonna do some file. I'm gonna of course put an edge on this and make this a bit smoother here on the back. So I'll fix that, and then I will show you a close-up on the final pendant.